It is no longer a hidden breaking news that the Republic of Iran has started responding to retaliatory attack to the United States of America after the United States of American Air Force launched airstrike, on their nuclear uranium enrichment site and destroyed 3 of their facilities down to rubble. Iran decided to retaliate in this fashion by attacking American air bases across the Middle East. At this point, it be like say I go begin to call myself a prophet, because if you watch my very last video I made today, I maintain categorically that Iran is not strong enough to have a direct combatant with the United States of America, that Iran may not be able to send direct missiles to USA. Rather, that the only options, or the options they have, is to begin to attack United States of American air bases across Middle East, maybe across Europe, attacking ships, United States of American ships across the Red Sea, and possibly attacking other nations that America, has interest in. And that is exactly what has happened. That is, attack by proxy or war by proxy. So instead of having a direct combatant with the US, Republic of Iran decided to launch attack at one of the United States of American air bases in Qatar, precisely at Doha, one of their air bases that is called Al Udeid. So, in totality, the President of the United States of America has responded to this very attack from Iran. And according to verifiable information from, the White House, they fired a total of 14 missiles, and 13 of these, missiles were intercepted and neutralized. Only one of them was allowed to hit, to a non-target. According to them, they said one of the missiles was heading to where there is no threat, somewhere it can actually be allowed, to explode to nothing. So when that missile were being fired in Doha, it caused a little bit of chaos and commotion. People started running, as you can see from this video that I'm about to show you in a jiffy. However, Donald Trump has mocked Iran, calling their retaliatory attack as a weak attack. I'm sure you saw that very video clip. Now, here are what Donald Trump said about Iran's attack. Donald Trump, tried to mock Iran, saying that the attack is a cheap one, is a weak one. So, according to Donald Trump, Iran has officially responded to our obliteration of their nuclear facilities with a very weak response, which we expected and have very effectively countered. There have been 14 missiles fired, 13 were knocked down, and 1 was set free because it was headed in a non-threatening direction. I am pleased to report that no Americans were harmed and hardly any damage was done. Most importantly, they have gotten it all out of their system, and there will hopefully be no further hate. I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured. Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony in the region. Donald Trump went further to say, I would like to thank the highly respected Emir of Qatar for all that he has done in seeking peace for the region regarding the attack today at the American base in Qatar. I am pleased to report that in addition to no American being killed or wounded, very importantly, there have also been no Qatar killed or wounded. Thank you for your attention to this matter, according to Donald Trump. Well, I'm pretty sure you had that, loud and clear. The only thing I have to say at this point is this. Even though Donald Trump is saying it is time to make peace, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that American Air Force or America is going to respond with another, attack on the soil of Iran. Don't be surprised. In recent time, I'm beginning to study Donald Trump, personally. Donald Trump is a man who I can regard or call as a talk-and-do president. And he can be very ironical many of the times, especially, on a serious matter. So for saying that Iran, it is time to make peace, it could mean Iran, it is time to hit you more hard. It's going to be a difficult time for Iran. I said it before. Having combat with Israel and having combat with United States of America, I hope they survive it. I know they have thousands of stockpile of long-range and short-range missiles, but they do not have a very powerful defense system. That is one problem they have, and they keep insisting on fighting. Well, I wish them the very best of luck, even though personally I am praying and asking God for intervention, that peace will reign. But if they continue to trend, this route, it go red for them to an extent, because Israel has a very beautiful defense system. Apart from failures that they have in recent time, where one of their radars failed, and then the missiles was able to hit one of the targets in the city in Israel. Apart from that, Israel has been intercepting, hundreds of Iranians' missiles. And the same thing applies to the United States of America and even the countries they have allies with. Another news is also trending that Iran has attacked other air bases of the United States of America in the Middle East, like Kuwait, Bahrain, Syria, and the rest of them. But there is no confirmed, verifiable news yet about that. The only verifiable news we have at the moment is that airspaces in Kuwait, in Iraq, in Syria, and many other, countries in Middle East are currently being shut down, to avoid, some casualties or some, emergencies of these people fighting or firing missiles to those countries targeting United States of American air bases. So that is the only verifiable information we have. But at the moment, there is no verifiable information about direct attack on American air bases in Bahrain, Kuwait, Syria, and the rest of them. Well, at this point, I will allow you guys to be the judge as always. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person see ya. God bless you.